Welcome to the Tuesday Top 10 show at The Collective. This is episode 49, highlighting the best new comics for the week of June 11th and 12th, 2024. If you watch the show, don't forget to give us a like, subscribe, and leave a comment. Let us know your thoughts and feedback and opinions on what you see here on the show. If you pick up a comic that you saw here, make sure to tell us when you check out at the shop. On Friday, June 14th after 5 p.m., don't forget to log into your Comic Hub account. That's under the Shop Coming Soon and Last Call FOC sections. Orders for your comics are due on Saturday, June 15th at midnight, or by midnight, to guarantee your copy of any open order cover or single issue. If you see an incentive cover, you can send a request via the Hub, or you can give us a call at 407-637-2843 or 321-295-7091. And that last number is also a cell phone, so you can send us a text as well. Don't forget to follow the store on all our social media accounts at Collective CCG, or on TikTok, I think it's The Collective CCG. Tuesday nights are Star Wars game nights. Come out and play Star Wars Unlimited 2-player or Twin Sons multiplayer format. Wednesday night is Dungeons and Dragons night, so come and join a pickup group, a one-shot campaign with one of several different groups. That starts at 6 p.m. Thursday is board game night. Jasper will be running a demo of a selected game for the week, so come out and join them. It also starts at 6 p.m. And extended summer hours are live now, so stop by the store or stay later on Thursday, Friday, and Saturday because we're open until 11 p.m. We got some comic news to go over today. Just a little bit. First of all, DC is reprinting Prez in a new collection. Vote for Prez by Mark Russell. Will be recollect. This is from the DCU 2015 version of Prez. New collection. This is going to be neat. It's a good series. You should check it out if you like Mark Russell's work. It's very funny and satirical. Some Marvel news. We got some covers for the Marvel vs. Alien variant covers. We got a Phoenix cover by Erica Durso. Where's my arrows? Give me my arrows. Amazing Spider-Man 53 by Tony Daniel. Sensational She-Hulk. Oh yeah, I need that. I need to see who created it. Sensational She-Hulk 10 by Joshua Cassara. I feel like I covered this, but I intended to. If this is repeat, sorry. Don't think it ever worked, but I think I had technical difficulties that prevented me from showing this. So we got Vengeance of the Moon Knight number 7 by Steven Segovia, Deadpool number 4 by Greg Land, and that is all. And last in the news is Marvel Deathlock 50th Anniversary Special. Celebrates 50 years of the cyborg superhero. We got a cover here. That's a cool cover. That's by Ken Lashley. Okay. Good art by Ken Lashley. Good cover. This is by Justina Ireland and Christopher Priest. Dale Eaglesham, Dennis Cowan, Matthew Waite, and Luke Ross. Probably some reprints in there. Looks like some classic artists. It's another good cover. That's Deathlock 50th Anniversary Special. Alright. That is all we have for news. Let's get right to the top 10. Where did my... I'm not going to have a thing to put between the covers today. That's alright. Number 10 is Remote Space. This is Earth in 2450. The planet is dying. Humanity has taken two completely divergent evolutionary paths, and the fate of the world puts them both at odds. This is by Image Comics with story and art entirely by Cliff Rathburn. We have a Jenny Frison. Not a Jenny Frison cover. That is the Cliff Rathburn cover. The notes failed me again. Remote Space by Cliff Rathburn. Number 9 is Godzilla Skate or Die, number 1. This looked like a lot of fun. It's Australian Skater Punks versus the King of the Monsters. It's by IDW, by Louis Joyce on art and story. We got a cover by Louis Joyce, and then a variant cover by Juni Ba. Number 8, DC Pride Uncovered #1. This is a collection of various cover art from past Pride annuals. That's by DC Comics. You got a framing story by Andrea Shea and various artists doing different covers, various colorists, etc. We have a main cover by Jen Bartel. We have a Luciano Vecchio Nubia cover. There's a Mateus Manhanini Batwoman cover. Oscar Vega with the Midnighter cover. And a foil version of the Jen Bartel, which is a really beautiful foil. I'm definitely picking this one up. This is DC Pride Uncovered #1. All right. Number 7 is Deadpool and Wolverine World War III #2. Of course, hyping up the movie that's coming out next month. The Survival of the Fittest, Healing Factor versus Healing Factor by Marvel Comics. Writer Joe Kelly, this is the guy who made Deadpool cool. And Adam Kubert, one of the best Wolverine artists ever. Colored by Frank Martin and letters by Joe Sabini. We have the Adam Kubert main cover. It's the #1 second printing. The #1 second printing is available too. Grabbed that by mistake, but pick that up if you missed the first one. You got the Stormbreakers cover for #2 by Jan Bazaldua. It's awesome. That's Deadpool and Wolverine World War III #2. Alright, number 6 is Lawful #1. This is a new indie book where magic meets the modern world in a tale of a walled-off city with strangely familiar architecture. This is coming out from Boom Studios with story by Greg Pak and pencils by Diego Galindo. We have colors by Irma Navila and letters by Simon Boland. We have a Cristina Khalida on the A cover. Miguel Mercado on 2 different covers. We have the Virgin cover and the regular cover with the logo. That's Lawful #1. Coming back over to Marvel for number 5. We have X-Men Blood Hunt Jubilee #1. This is the second of 3 Blood Hunt Mutant one-shots. Of course, published by Marvel. This is written by Preeti Chibber with pencils by Enid Balam, inks by Elisabetta D'Amico, colors by Jim Campbell, and letters by Ariana Mayer. We have an Erica D'Urso and Rochelle Rosenberg main cover. We have a Scotty Young cover. And that is all the covers we have for that. That is X-Men Blood Hunt Jubilee #1. These one-shots for X-Men Blood Hunt, the first one was pretty good. I'm going to check this one out. Blood Hunt so far for me has been kind of hit or miss. It's been good. The art's been good on all of them. The story with the tie-ins, some of them, you don't need to pick them up if you don't want to, but they are good comics. If you like the art, go for it. Again, this is X-Men Jubilee Blood Hunt, X-Men Blood Hunt #1 Jubilee. All right, some DC books here. We got Batman Gotham by Gaslight #1. This is the facsimile of the original Batman Elseworlds tale. This is a classic. We got story by Brian Augustin, pencils by Mike Mignola, inks by P. Craig Russell, colors by David Hornung, and letters by John Workman. You have a blank sketch cover and the classic Mike Mignola cover. Batman Gotham by Gaslight #1, facsimile edition. And also coming out this week is the sequel. Oh, that's a foil for it. Sorry, there's a foil version of #1 as well. The sequel, though, is Batman Gotham by Gaslight, The Kryptonian Age #1. This is by Andy Diggle with pencils by Leandro Fernandez, colors by Dave Stewart, and letters by Simon Boland. I have a Dave Stewart and Leandro Fernandez main cover. We have a Francisco Mattina Batman cover. This is the Kendrick Lim Catwoman cover. And we have a wonderful foil cover by Jock. Might be hard to see that one. No, it seems to be pretty good. Alright. That is Batman Gotham by Gaslight, The Kryptonian Age #1. Coming in at #3 on the list. Number 2 is The Return of the Scarlet Witch series by Steve Orlando. Volume 2 of Wanda's Next Adventure starts right here. You got art by Jacopo Camani, Frank William on colors, and Ariana Mayer on letters. You have a fantastic, as always, cover by Russell Dodderman. You have a Pride variant by Davi Go, the Jenny Frieson cover, and the Scotty Young cover right there. Alright, this is the P. Craig Russell cover. Scotty Young, always a hit. And here's the Jenny Frieson cover. Classic, all time, one of the best artists doing covers right now. And we have a foil cover. It says it's by Tran Nguyen. It's very cool. That is actually coming in at $8.99 for the Marvel foil. That is Scarlet Witch #1, the second book out of 10. The #2 book out of 10. And the top spot is X-Men Heir of Apocalypse #1. This is a post-Krakoa modern reimagining of the early 2000s storyline to 12. 12 mutants are vying to take the place of Apocalypse to be the heir. This is written by Steve Fox, who's done several X-Men series recently, with art by Netho Diaz. They have Adetone Akande on the main cover. That's the Ron Lim cover. Classic artist Ron Lim did a lot of X-Men 2099. And you have a Greg and Tim Hildebrandt variant cover. That's X-Men Heir to Apocalypse #1. That is our top 10 for the week. No show next week. It's a small week next week. Doing some changes for the show. Tune in 2 weeks for episode 50 with some surprises.